Hey guys, HDV here and welcome to a brand new video. Today we've got some pretty cool things to go over. Some new Pokemon Legends ZA online feature hints have dropped. We also have some new events that have been announced, and as well as that, some new Nintendo Switch 2 updates have also been revealed as well. There's a lot of things to break down today, so if you're excited for the video, drop a like down below, leave a comment, subscribe if you're brand new, and let's get into the video. So, starting things off, let's take a look at some new Pokemon events and announcements. The first one, posted by Cerebi, says Cerebi update, the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Ranked Battle Regulation J rule set has been officially revealed. You can use 2 restricted Pokemon, including mythical Pokemon, and this runs from the 1st of September 2025. They then go on to say, Cerebi note, while ranked battles will be Regulation J, VGC will use Regulation H until November 2025. Also, some really cool renders of these mythical Pokemon as well. Arceus, Meloetta, Keldeo, and the Mochi, I can't remember, it's gone, absolutely gone. But yeah, they do these like exclusively for these sort of like regulation rules, and they're really cool, really cool, kind of like new images and stuff of these Pokemon. But either way, that's the first thing that I wanted to go over. That name will come to me in a second, it's going to really annoy me. But anyway, next up, the Pokemon Play Access app is also now available in North America. This was something that was announced a few days ago, maybe a week ago or something. We have covered it, but it was basically going to be live on, I think, the 4th of August. Today is the 5th of August, so it is now available worldwide. I don't know why it came to North America last, but either way, you can now download this new Play Pokemon Access app. It's a pretty cool app. Like I say, we covered it recently. It's definitely worth getting if you are into like all that competitive stuff and the TCG stuff and everything like that. But either way, that new app is now available on the App Store. Moving on, we have a new update regarding Pokemon Go. We've got Cerebi here tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the Pokemon Go Delightful Days Taken Over event has been revealed. This runs from the 11th of August at midnight to August the 17th at 23:59 local time. This adds Shadow Giratina into the game, so quite a big Pokemon Go update there. Also Shadow Kyogre in the background as well, so I assume that there's going to be something about that. And then finishing things off for the event portion of the video, we also have some new community days that have been announced for Pokemon Go. We've got Cerebi tweeting out saying, Cerebi update, the Pokemon Go community day dates for next season have been revealed. So Sunday the September the 14th 2025, Sunday October the 12th 2025, which of course is 4 days before the release date of Pokemon Legends ZA, and then Sunday November the 30th 2025. Those are all of the release dates for the, or I guess the Pokemon Go community day dates. Yeah, for the community days. But anyway, those are all the new Pokemon events and announcements. Moving on, I wanted to talk about this for Pokemon Legends ZA. This is pretty interesting because it could pave the way to an online mode in Pokemon Legends ZA. Obviously, it's still just a hint at the moment. Nothing is confirmed, but it is definitely something to get a little bit excited about the way that they have kind of worded this information. We've got CenturyLeaks here tweeting out saying Nintendo may have spoiled that Pokemon Legends ZA is going to have some kind of online mode. The game will have a link play menu where Mystery Gift will reside. Legends Arceus didn't have such a menu. So it says the Mystery Gift function can be found within the link play menu option in the X menu after you unlock the rewards feature in Mabel's research in the Pokemon Legends ZA game. So I'm assuming this is going to be relatively early on, because the whole Mabel's research kind of unlocking thing, there's like level 1, level 2, level 3, you get like TMs and stuff that you unlock as you complete Mabel's research. But to get mystery gifts, obviously that needs to be relatively early on in the game, especially because there's an early purchase rolls that you get through mystery gifts. So I assume it's going to be like level 1 or level 2. You complete that Mabel research thing, and then you get the link play menu option in the X menu. And then it goes on to say, you will need to connect your Nintendo Switch or Nintendo Switch 2 system to the internet to claim this bonus. The user profile on your system, yada, yada, yada. So that was the kind of information posted on the CenturyLeaks Twitter account. We have a little bit more information about this on the r/LegendsZA Reddit. So this was posted by Mega Zero Hex. and they say link play with some eyes emoji. So this is what they actually say on the Nintendo website as well. So they talk about the early purchase roles, and it says additionally, players who purchase and download the game before Saturday the 28th of February from Nintendo eShop will get an email with 100 Pokeballs. Then it goes on to say the mystery gift function can be found within the link play menu, as I say, option in the X menu, which obviously is what the Centro Leaks tweet was about. But then we also have this as well, where it says, in order to install downloadable products on your console, you may need more or less free space than listed. If you don't have enough space, organize your unwanted software, yada, yada, yada. And then it goes on to say, number of players. The number of players for internet and local play will be announced at a later date. So if it was a single player game, which we're all kind of expecting Pokemon Legends EA to be, why would they have that information there? You know, the number of players for internet and local play will be announced at a later date. And then as well as that, there's something called link play as well, which is going to be in the menu. Now, I'm not expecting Pokemon Legends EA to have like online co-op like Pokemon Scarlet and Violet did, but I think there is going to be some form of online within this game. Obviously, we're going to have mystery gift. We're going to have trading, most likely. I think that's actually already been confirmed. But I think another option in that link play menu, so you've got mystery gift, trading, and then maybe like online battle or online sort of raid or something like that, I think is generally a possibility now. The fact that, you know, they've spoken about this link play and they are still waiting to kind of reveal the main number of players that you can play with. This is, of course, also posted with this image saying Pokemon Legends EA might have online play. On the US Nintendo Store explains that to go to the mystery gift, just need to unlock the link play menu, of course, in Mabel's research. And then it says, sorry, I've got such a dry mouth. Japan Nintendo Store says that at a later date, they will announce the number of players. What do you think? So, yeah, like I said, look, it's not something that's concrete evidence that we are going to get some form of extra online play mode. But at the end of the day, I think that it's something that Pokemon Legends Arceus didn't have. You know, that's what we're kind of basing this off. And again, they've made this new sort of battle, I guess, way of battling in Pokemon Legends EA with real-time battling. I feel like it'd almost be an injustice to not allow people to kind of take part in that battle style online. You know, it looks like such a fun way to battle. Like the trainer battles look really good. I would absolutely love to battle people online in real-time battling, because it'd be like an anime battle, man. You'd be like dodging your Pokemon attack, like we've seen in the trailer, like Diggers be using Dig to dodge a bubble beam and stuff. Like you could do that online. It'd be so good. Like you wouldn't need to know all about IVs and EVs and everything that you kind of need to know about to get into competitive online. It's just literally real-time battling, a completely different variation of battling, and I know a lot of people would probably enjoy that more than your normal kind of competitive VGC stuff. I know I definitely would, but it's definitely something to kind of think about. Again, anything that is announced, of course, we will cover. They might reveal it in some sort of trailer. We do have the Worlds trailer coming up, which of course is all about battling and stuff, so maybe they want to throw this sort of online mode in that, and then also that's when they talk about Pokemon Champions and stuff. We'll have to wait and see, but either way, what are your thoughts on this kind of link play situation? Do you think that Pokemon Legends EA is going to have an online mode, or do you think it is literally just going to be mystery gift and then yeah, trading as well? Let me know your thoughts on it. Moving on, I wanted to go over this post here from Soul Silver because it's a nice segue from what we were just talking about with this whole link play menu kind of situation. So we've got Soul Silver posting saying, it's insane to me that the Rogue Mega Evolution battles look like the best, most engaging / fun co-op raid system in a mainline Pokemon game, yet there's assumably no multiplayer in Pokemon Legends EA. This should be multiplayer raids in Pokemon Legends EA. So obviously this was taken from the trailer. It's where like Mega Dragonite was revealed and stuff, and this is what Soul Silver is kind of talking about. So you sort of have like this big Mega Evolution Rogue Pokemon. You know, we know that there's Tyranitar and stuff like that, Absol, yada yada yada, and we have to fight those in this sort of like ring with our Mega Evolution Pokemon, and then we also have like somebody on our side as well. This would be perfect for online. We know that they like doing raids and stuff. You know, we've had it since kind of Sword and Shield. Every single game they've kind of just been dropping raids because it's a way for people to still play the game online and everything like that, and it's a way for them to keep doing these sort of events. Like, we've obviously got the Qian Pao raids and stuff at the moment. We've just had Wo Qian. Like, it's a way for them to keep bringing people back to the games, and I think this would be a really cool way of doing that. Like, maybe there's a new Rogue Mega Evolution raid every fortnight, and then that's where you can go online with your friends. You can kind of join this. Maybe it's like 1 to 4 players. You all bring like a couple of Pokemon. You all bring like a Mega Evolution, and then obviously depending on how many people are in the raid, like maybe this is, you know, more HP or a higher level or something, and then you're all just there fighting this raid, which is exactly what you do in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. You know, you got 4 people fighting a raid. It's just stagnant. You're all stuck there fighting one raid, whereas this, you're like all rolling over the place. There's moves going all over. Like, it'd be really cool if other people's moves affected you and stuff. So it's just kind of like a massive war zone of Pokemon attacks and mega evolutions and dodging attack. It'd be so fun. I honestly really think this needs to be a thing in Pokemon Legends EA. And this is what I mean. It kind of carries on with the link play thing. Maybe there's not normal real-time battles, but maybe there are these raids that you can take part in. Even maybe after you complete the game or something, or maybe you have to defeat your first Rogue Mega Evolution and then it becomes an option on the link play or something. We do also have kind of like Jammy Boy talking about this as well. A lot of people are kind of talking about this link play thing, saying multiplayer mode on eShop's descriptions and stuff. You know, I have a feeling that the link play menu, apart from having trades and mystery gift, it might have an option to join in local/online these Rogue Mega Evolution battles. Time will tell if that happens or not. I hope it does, because like I said, it looks really fun and engaging. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. It really hasn't been confirmed or flat out denied. So yeah, so this is what I mean. This would be perfect for some sort of like online mode, 100%. I really hope they make it a thing, because it would just give so much more replayability to Pokemon Legends EA, knowing that we're going to get like online raids and stuff. But either way, let me know your thoughts on this. Would you think that this would be a really cool kind of like co-op online mode, or do you think it's just not going to happen? Moving on, I wanted to quickly go over this as well. This is a really cool update from the kind of Honda Koraidon and Miraidon bikes that they have been making. This was a post from PLDH saying Honda's Koraidon bike has returned with an upgrade. The model now moves. So Honda's Koraidon project was revealed earlier this year in March. Now the project has progressed and the Koraidon's model sprinting build has been revealed. So you can actually see it moving like this. It's just a really cool bike. Like, it's an actual bike and stuff. It's actually really cool how it looks. Again, I think they did something similar with like Miraidon. I don't know if it was Honda or it was a different kind of company, but I definitely remember covering a Miraidon one. But now we've got the Koraidon one as well that is also sprinting. It's had an upgrade. They are still working on it. Just looks really cool. Looks like a really awesome kind of thing that they have created here. But yeah, I just wanted to quickly kind of go over this because yeah, it's just a really cool actual Koraidon bike from the game. Finishing things off for today's video, we have an update on some Nintendo Switch 1 games that have been kind of, I guess, updated and fixed for the Nintendo Switch 2 backwards compatibility. We've got Nintendo Everything posting saying Nintendo has fixed another batch of Nintendo Switch 1 games on the Nintendo Switch 2 for backwards compatibility. Here's the full list. So this is all of the updated games for, or fixed, I guess, updated games for backwards compatibility from the Nintendo Switch 1 on the Nintendo Switch 2. So this week, Nintendo issued its latest backwards compatibility fixes for a few Nintendo Switch 1 games on the Nintendo Switch 2, stemming from the latest firmware patch. It's not a large batch as a previous wave, but this shows that the company is committed to further improvements where possible. So the latest list is as follows. So Cotton Reboot High Tension, DC3 Decapo 3 Plus Story, Darkstar 1 Nintendo Switch Edition, Disgaea 7, Hour of Darkness, and then Vaganti as well. The fix for Darkstar 1 is particularly interesting as Nintendo had just updated the eShop listing for the game in mid-July with a notice about its issues on the Nintendo Switch 2. In other words, there was a quick turnaround to make it fully backwards compatible. Hopefully we'll continue to see further improvements for other titles experiencing issues. We'll let you know if we spot any other fixes. Aside from these fixes, also this week, Nintendo gave a few status updates for a few Switch games that aren't totally perfect on the Nintendo Switch 2. First, for Monster Rancher 1 and 2 DX and Marco and the Galaxy Dragon, users may experience slowdown in some areas. Also, the Windjammers players may encounter audio problems in some areas. Further details weren't provided, though fixes could come later. But it just shows how quickly they can fix it. They let everybody know about it in like July, and then they fixed it in August. It's kind of crazy how fast. If they really want to do it, they can do it. But either way, though, that is going to finish today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please do consider leaving a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. It does really help out the video, the channel, all that good stuff. Leave a comment with your thoughts on anything that we covered in today's video. The Nintendo Switch 1 and Nintendo Switch 2 stuff. The Koraidon thing. Also the link play situation. Do you think we're going to have online battles or online raids or something like that in Pokemon Legends ZA? Or do you think it is literally just going to be trades and mystery gift? I don't know why they would go into, not detail, but I don't know why they would bring up link play and these other things as well, where like the number of players are still yet to be revealed. I don't know why they would bring these things up if there wasn't more to reveal, but again, we'll have to wait and see. Worlds is a really cool place to reveal this all, but I don't know. We'll wait and see what happens. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on all that, and then of course all of the Pokemon updates as well. But either way, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell for daily Pokemon content. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and until next time, peace.